Members of the opposition in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly had expressed dissatisfaction at the time allotted in the House for private members' business on Friday, the 24th of March 2023, lamenting on the fact that out of the 7 days of the budget session, only 2 days have been allotted to members of the opposition to discuss on unresolved issues that concern the state of Meghalaya. Speaking to reporters after the session, the MLA from Mylliem, Ronnie V Lyngdoh, said that time allotted to each member was too limited, thereby disallowing them to discuss on important issues and other matters related to the entire financial year.
This is the only time, this is the only platform where, members across party lines can use their opinions in the interest of the public. So I think more time should have been given to the opposition, private members' bill, because this being a budget session, we're not only deliberating on issues, we are deliberating on financial matters that will take place for the whole financial year. And then there are other very, very important issues also that we would like to air, give our opinions, suggestions, and to the government. So I think 2 days private members' bill in a budget session is too short a period for opposition members to be able to deliberate properly in the House on various issues.
VPP MLA from Nongkrem Arden Basayomoy, while expressing concerns over the roster system of the job reservation policy of the state, said that disallowing for such a discussion during the private members' business session only conveys a message that the government's gesture is undemocratic, and at the same time, it only shows that it is trying to run away from the public. The Nongkrem legislator had even stated that disallowing members to participate in the August House would only prompt them to go to the streets to take up the issue.
We would like to express our sadness when we look at the way the House is being conducted in this Assembly budget session. Over and above that, the allocation of time is too less. This is the shortest budget Assembly session that we have ever experienced in the state of Meghalaya, with 7 days only, where a private member's business is allotted only in 2 days. And the way that we are restricted in the timing to participate in the House also is too less. 10 minutes in the debate on governor's address. And we are grown up enough, and we have the experience also in this House. This is the first time that the Speaker of the House is not seeking suggestion from the opposition side to either to extend or to stick to the timing according to the calendar. So, especially as far as we understand, the government is fully aware that there is a very important motion submitted by the opposition member. In fact, the text that I have submitted for the motion is the urgent need to discuss, the urgent need to discuss and to request the government to put on hold the implementation of roster system in the state retrospectively. This is the original text that I have submitted. The urgent need to put on hold, the implementation of a roster system in the state retrospectively. So this government, the MDA government, has already instructed their MLAs to participate in a motion which is confined to one constituency only. This is a deliberate attempt on the part of the government. They want to run away from the responsibility. But we will not allow. If we are not allowed to participate in this August House, we are going to hit the street. In fact, which we don't want to go to the street as legislator. But since we are not allowed, this is a serious issue. It has affected this part of the region. So we want to discuss as responsible members of the House, how do we go about this serious issue? So this is what we want. This is anti-people, undemocratic, the first time ever in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. And it is an attempt on the part of the government to run away from responsibility.
The Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Conrad K. Sangma, in his response to the opinions of the members of the opposition, said that the session was conducted according to the rules of procedures and conduct of business as per the rule book of the Legislative Assembly, and therefore everything was done as per adherence to such rules. On the roster system, Sangma said that the subject is one that requires a specific detailed question that cannot be generalized.
We have not shied away from anything. In fact, the time and the rules are there as per the the rules or the procedures of conduct of business. All of this is there in the rule book, and the rule book specifically mentions that on Friday the House will function from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and it has been some parts of the opposition have stressed on the rule many times and saying that rule should be followed, and that is exactly what the Speaker is doing. He's going as per the rules, he's going as per the Business Advisory Committee's decisions, and all the points have been mentioned based on that. There are many occasions in which they can speak about these issues. There is the governor's address, the debate on governor's address. There is a budget. There can be special motions. There can be short discussion. So many options are there. So therefore, the members are free to raise any issue at any time. And regarding all the issues that have ever been brought out, we have always discussed the matters. We have never shied away from anything, and in the future also, and present and future also, we'll never shy away from any of the issues, because it is a subject that requires a very specific, detailed question. If you have any, I don't want to generalize any statement right now. So if you have a specific concern, then you can tell me and I can reply to that.